Everyone, this is Craig. I'm back. No unboxings now or anything. I am actually doing a contest entry, and I'm doing a contest entry, a 500 subscriber entry, which I kind of can't believe he's not already well over 500. Phil's creepy vids. I like Phil a lot. We've had a chance to go back and forth on Facebook chat a few times. I think we live streamed once. We definitely have a nice collaborative idea coming not too far from now, so be on the lookout for that. One of the reasons I like Phil as much as I do is there's a lot of horror fans, and I'm not saying this in any negative way because, hey, you have fun, period. There's stuff I like that I don't necessarily know a ton about either. But there's a lot of horror fans who, when they talk about their favorites, they only can mention like Freddy, Jason, Leatherface, Michael, things like that. Or even more so, they don't even know about some of the old, their Halloween is Rob Zombie's Halloween. Phil, though, can, sort of get on with the random one-off slasher movies, which I love, and a lot of other stuff. So he has a wealth of knowledge, well beyond mine. I'm not comparing mine to him, but it's nice. You can have some chats with him. There's a lot of great people like that inside the horror group. But he has a 9-question 500 sub contest, which I just like answering questions. So I don't, contest. Okay, yay. First memory of being scared. This is going to sound, I know it's unlikely because there is something called childhood amnesia, but I do vaguely remember, and I was told this story, so it might have made it be, when I was crying in my cribs, my grandmother would wave like this rubber severed hand over me to get me to stop crying. I guess she thought it would scare me or whatever it is, and apparently it worked because, but I have a memory of that. I even found the hand once in a box years later. I'm like, this is the hand, isn't it? So there's a chance it's a real memory, or it's just a story that traumatized me. Either way, that's sort of the first memory of it. My favorite horror character. It's like asking a parent to pick their favorite kid. No, that's even harder than asking a parent to pick their favorite kid. My favorite horror character is such a... I'm going to answer it differently. I'm going to cheat, Phil, sorry. Instead of saying maybe my favorite one-off character. Because so many guys, in the series that I'm a big fan of, multiple movies, etc. My favorite one-off horror character, Fluffy, the Great Beast, from Creepshow. Favorite horror franchise. Again, another tough one because you measure it on number of movies you like. Like Nightmare on Elm Street, I like a whole bunch of them. Friday the 13th, I like a whole bunch of them. Do you measure on quality of the few that exist? Like what do you put this on? I guess, just to be a little bit different, and because I did enjoy the first two a lot, and there's not been one that has been bad, since there's only been two, but I would say the Collector series, the Collector and the Collection. I thought the first one was tremendous. I thought the second one had a lot of good moments. I might even say something like Wrong Turn, just because they all become so different. And you had Doug Bradley in Wrong Turn 5. So that and one, like obviously all the regular ones I'm a huge fan of too, but just throwing a little bit different into the mix. Favorite Stephen King movie? Pet Sematary. Pet Sematary is one of the few movies that genuinely created fear in me when I was younger. And I'll get back to that fear creation a little bit later. Old It or New It? Yes. I don't think it's possible to choose. And I know that's one of those, oh, you don't make decisions, Craig. No, but the old It was a miniseries, and the new It was a high-budget blockbuster that had a lot more to it. So they were able to do a lot more Pennywise in that one they could in the other one. Hell, even the gore factor of it and some of the things you had, the allusion to some of the things that was done. You know what? I take it back. I'm going to give an answer. The old It. You know why? It didn't creep me out as much as the new It did. New It didn't scare me. I don't get back to the fear thing too. Like I've said, the residents of that town were way scarier than the clown. You had the pedophile father, but you also had the pedophile pharmacy guy that no one talks about. Oh, you look like Rose Crane, Clark Kent. No, stop that. Okay, why doesn't the clown? The clown should eat them, and everything would be okay. So for that reason, because it's not as heavy with the pedophilia, although a little bit, I'll go with number one. Favorite video of Phil. This is really easy, and I've seen some of the respondents, and I haven't seen anyone mention this. By far, my favorite video that you ever done, Phil, is when you make the Pops talk to each other. And I did purposely phrase that in such a nonsensical way, but when you did that real skit with the It Pops, I thought that was tremendous. I like that a lot. Do it again, damn it. Horror collectible that I want. I don't know. I just picked up my NECA Grail I mean, short of throwing something really extreme out there, um, I guess within reasonable value, there's a bunch of distinctive dummies I really want to get. A couple I have my eyes on now that I probably can't pull the trigger on. On the lower end, I guess the lower end NECA grail would be Bruce Campbell, Sebastian from Bubba Hotep, just because, or Michael from Lost Boys. I talk about them a lot. Would like to get them in the collection. And then whenever the new retro NECAs are as they come out, etc. There's always something. There's always something. What makes you love horror? What makes me love horror? Here's where I'm going to be 100% honest with you. And I don't know how to phrase this without sounding really weird. I'm a superhero. Yes, not definitely not this one, not the Flash, but legitimately. And this goes back to when I was younger. For whatever reason, without getting all scientific to it, I don't have a normal startle response. Okay, it has to do with impaired sympathetic nervous, whatever it is. It's fun because I can watch horror movies with people, and can watch and enjoy for what it is. And jump scares don't make me jump, but I get to watch other people sort of reap out of their seat, which I like. Two, many of you know I'm a psychology professor, so a psychologist in me, I like watching a lot of stuff that goes on in the film. So I like it for those two reasons. One, because I can watch it and enjoy everyone else who's jumping at stuff, and meanwhile I'm just laughing. But two, I really enjoy the psychology of it. And you know what? I would love to. I've had so many ideas for stuff. I have so many half-written scripts that, like who knows? One day you win the lotto, right? Maybe it happens. Although if Kill a Pinata can be done for $3,500, And then Jason versus Leatherface. Here's where maybe I'm telling Phil something he doesn't know, which is hard. Maybe he does know this. They did fight. If you listen to this, Phil, do you know when? They fought in '95 in the comics. And it wasn't really a fair fight because it wound up being, your whole Leatherface family got involved because initially they were friends and it was weird. He actually stuck up for Leatherface, but that happened after he broke the chain on the chainsaw with the machete. And then eventually they thought Jason was dead. They threw him in the water and he just went back to Crystal Lake, which he initially left because of pollutants. And a dead, decomposing corpse could be affected by pollution that way. I think the bigger question, and I'm going to ask this and answer it myself, the person I think could take out Jason and Leatherface for that matter, Victor Crowley. Jason can't rejuvenate body parts. Victor Crowley can completely rejuvenate after he's killed. He comes right back the next night. So, but that's it, Phil. Thanks for the contest. I like it just because I got a chance to think about some of these questions. Did you know about the comic? I'm sure he's going to comment right below. Of course I did. I have them, and he'll probably do a video showcasing it. But thank you very much. If you don't know Phil's channel, listen. If you know my channel, you got to know Phil's. But on the off chance you don't know Phil's channel, Phil's Creepy Vids, I will remember to tag it. I will put a link in the description down below. But definitely show the guy some love because he knows his stuff. He has a really, really sick Blu-ray collection. But that's it, folks. Have a good one.